I'm about to show you how I made this delicious pork chop in my air fryer. It's super simple, it's easy, so let's get started. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and start mixing up some spices. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of paprika, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Kinder's buttery garlic salt. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Kinder's seasoning right there. And then 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. And I've just thrown them both in here. So we're going to get that in there. And we just want to kind of blend all these seasonings together, kind of get them all well incorporated with each other. This is about as easy as it's going to get, guys. It's a real good flavor on these pork chops. Not a whole lot to it. That sugar's going to brown up nicely after it cooks for a little bit. You guys are going to have to give this a try because it's really delicious. So I'll go ahead and finish getting all that mixed together, and then we'll start applying that to our pork chops. So what I've got is 2 pork chops. They're about 1 inch thick, bone in, and I'm going ahead and just kind of set them out here in the little dish. And what I want to do is go ahead and I'm going to put some olive oil on them, and I want to just spread that around about like that. Just kind of even it out the best you can. All right, now we just want to take our spice and we want to just start going over that with that spice. We're going to just put it on there kind of thick. Don't be scared to put it on there, guys, because we're going to use just about all of this mix right here. And I like to just press that down in there. If it looks a little bit thin, we're going to go ahead and add a little more to it. That looks pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and we'll flip those over. And we'll go ahead and we'll do this other side. Exact same thing. We'll just get some olive oil, spread that in there. Start bringing that seasoning over. Now you can do these in the oven if you don't have an air fryer. That's no problem. Just set them on a pan and cook them on about 350 degrees. Get that internal temperature around 140. And then you can get them out and they'll go ahead and they'll keep cooking a little bit, and that internal temperature come up to about 145, and that's about where you want your pork chops. They'll be tender and juicy. All right, so that's pretty much all the seasoning. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that set for about 5 to 10 minutes and kind of soak that seasoning up. So my air fryer has a grill option, and I've turned it on and let it preheat to 375. So let's go ahead and get our pork chops in there. Oh man, I'm going to tell y'all what, these are going to be delicious. We'll get that in there. Oh, you can hear that sizzle already. There we go, and then we'll just shut that door and that'll kick back on. And I'm going to cook that for about 6 to 7 minutes on that side, and then I'll flip them over. And then we'll cook them until we get the internal temperature to about 140 or so, and then I'll get those out. So while those pork chops are in there cooking, I'm going to go ahead and take me a pan, and I'm going to put me a little bit of olive oil in there. And I'm going to go ahead and saute me up a little bit of asparagus. And like I normally do, I'm going to go ahead and add some fresh garlic. All right, we've got them ready, so let's go ahead and get them put on the plate here. Man, look at that. I'll tell you what, guys, that's going to be delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Give this a try. I know you're going to enjoy it. Once again, thanks for the support, and God bless.